reason being, because I know a lot of women. And I'm talking from regular women to like A to like C, B, A-list people, like women, right? They all going through the same exact thing because there's some nigga somewhere that's whispering that sweet nothing. And let me tell you something. When I tell you them niggas be whispering sweet nothing, my nigga. Oh. Nah, G, I promise you ain't never seen some shit like this. Like, I'm being honest, at this point, I feel like they're on there taking out a notepad and writing this shit down for my vows. I'm like, oh, this is a good line. Oh, my God.
This is great.
Like, because I'm in shock myself. You feel me? So, fellas, like, I'm going to tell you this from experience. Just ask her. Or you just trying to have a good time?
And most of the time, she going to tell you.
I just think they just worry about their feelings getting hurt.
It's not about feelings. Everybody's...
But I think that's what it boils down to. Like, you don't want to say things because you don't want to. You want to save that person's feelings. Or you want to save your ego.
No, just say, just ask her. Like, just ask her literally.
No, I get it.
Which I agree with to a point of hurting the person's feelings. Right. But at the end of the day, you have a decision to make. Am I gonna hurt this person's feelings, or does that person look so good that I need to get that fuck in?
Right.
And I'm gonna screw with you regardless.
But people would rather lie to get to the
facts. Facts.
And that's the issue. They'd rather be like, they'd rather like lead people on and say, I'm like, yo, just be open. You know, there's nothing wrong with just telling a woman like, listen, I find you attractive. I find you aesthetically pleasing. I like the way you look. I would like to be naked with you in the bed, and we'll see where it goes.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying? But
because most of the time, women want the same thing. And
right.
That's what men don't get. Like, women nowadays is not the women from.
They definitely not. They definitely not.
Like, we want to book.
This new batch is different, man.
Yes.
This new batch is different.
I'm trying to see something.
100% different, but
I just feel like I'm Miss Aggressive.
Yeah. I just feel like men just don't know how to just be honest with women. Like, you rather waste this girl's time for years.
Right.
Years.
That's wild.
I mean,
that's
like
wild.
You on your third Christmas telling this girl, I'm not ready to be in a relationship.
That's wild.
3 times?
Like, there's certain things. Still give her enough to, like, dangle it.
Right, yeah.
Like, it's like you're dangling the engagement ring.
Hold on, baby.
Go ahead.
There's certain things, and this is the woman's fault. 100%. Reason being, there's certain things that these niggas be getting away with. I tell these niggas to their face, and I'm telling, I know these niggas. Oh, I can't get away with that. No, she's literally going to kill me, and I sleep hard. Like until 7 o'clock, I sleep hard. Like I always wake up at the same exact time. Right. But until that time, I'm out.
You know what it is too, Mitch?
No. She really will kill. Like I don't. Maybe understand.
I will. Right. So if they use this as evidence,
There was one morning I woke up, and so my bed is here. If my bed is to this wall, there's a window, right? And I looked up. I looked up for me to grab my phone. I grabbed there's a knife that she carries. You feel me? A knife that she has for protection.
Where we going here? Go ahead.
I immediately got nervous, and I told her. I told her.
So he calls me. He said, "Why is this knife here?" I'm like, "Oh dang, I forgot it."
No, I was like, "Don't be having that close to my head, because because if she gets off the bed, I'm gonna know. If she gets up, I'm gonna know." I was like, give me time. Like, if I did something, I don't know. I need you to give me the time.
No. I'm saying, like, sometimes with the girl, it's like she is dumb, yes, but it's the insecurities because she's comfortable with that guy, and she thinks if she leaves, she's not gonna find another guy. That's the problem, because it gets to a point. I promise you, it gets to a point where she wakes up and she's like, "Yo, F this," because I'm her. My insecurities get in the way where it's like I'm like, people be like, "Yo, how do you think?" Like people, I always tell myself like I always want to see myself in other people's eyes because I don't see what people see. So my insecurities get in the way, and I'm like, if I leave this guy, then I'm not gonna find another guy. And then I wake up one day and I text her and I'm like, yeah, it's over. Like it's just
and once she says it's packed up, it's packed up. Like
so like there was one guy I was dealing with. It was years. I literally woke up one day and was just like, yeah, I'm done.
And I knew she meant it when like she sent me a screenshot of the message and then she deleted it right after. No
like
number not even saved, no one.
I can't. And you know what it is? There's a confidence. You know what it is? There's a confidence about myself. Never been through that.
And I'm very happy for you.
If a girl came with me, I'm gonna hit you one of these. Give me a second.
Which is good.
But not everybody has that blessing experience to go through that.
Exactly. Sometimes it takes
a while.
And I think we also need to know that like past relationships affect current relationships, right? Because in my past relationship, before that last one, it was okay. Like everyone knows I'm a pharmacy tech. Like pharmacy is my life. Like I will be explaining stuff to show that she doesn't understand, but she just listens to me. Or even Mitch, I'm like, babe, this is what happened today. I had to make a morphine and Mitch is like, yeah, what's that?
What's that? Morphine is crazy.
Like that is my love, right? So everyone knows that I'm getting my doctorate, or I'm going to, in Jesus' name.
Amen.
You'll get it.
And so, yeah, like to have someone like down you and tell you no, you can't do it, and that's something stupid, and blah blah blah. Like,
it affects you.
It affects you, and you carry it into the next relationship, right? But like I said, the relationship that I'm in now is, you know, like he speaks life into like my dreams and stuff like that. I never want to be the type of person to just, you know, like, oh, that's Mitch's wife. No, you're gonna address me as doctor. That's just what that's gonna be.
Period.
Yes, ma'am.
So
Period.
I'll address you. Sure. In fact, by the way, when you get off work, keep the uniform on.
Oh my God, ew.
Hey,
but yeah, it affects you. It comes into the relationship, but at the same time, like, I feel like what is with Shell gives everything, but then like she also gets to a point, and like I know she has conversations with me and Gene where we're like, yo, fuck that nigga.
Yo, fuck him, man. Fuck all y'all
Okay?
niggas.
But I know Shell, like she has to say fuck that nigga on her own time. I could tell her 10,000 times. That's Celi, he had, and I'm like, all right, girl. So once I say all right, girl, then she'll look like. She gets to the point, she's like, yeah, fuck that nigga. And once that happens, like, you're not getting her back. You're not getting that same experience. You're not touching inner core Shell that, like, will give you everything. You just getting, like, you get Michelle.
Yeah, you really are getting Michelle.
That's it. And that's it. So, yeah.
But no, it is a journey. So like I said, I agree with Mitch. Some girls are dumb, but some girls have to go through that process to realize that they were dumb. Like me, I was dumb. I was very dumb, but I realized that now I'm smart. I'm very smart. So we're gonna move on from that. How long are we at, Gene?
We at 107.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We go for hours.
Yeah. I think this is the original hypothetical team.
Yeah.
If anybody knows, this is how it started. It started in the chat room. Somebody kept saying hypothetically. And
it was
the
Christmas chat.
Yeah.
What's the
What's next? Okay.
Oh, the PDA.
PDA. Because the reason I put this question on is because I follow the missus on Twitter.
Yeah.
And one day I saw a tweet. The tweet, I don't know what the tweet read word for word, but I remember it was like, why are people asking me about our relationship? And I clearly displaying this shit that we're together.
Right.
So somewhere along that line, can you speak to that? I'm guessing this was men.
It was
both.
Both? It was men and women.
Because I got questions about
right.
relationship.
And the funny part is I never get questions about this.
No.
And I think and my theory is, and I'm not saying exactly, I don't think I get questioned about it because I'm going to straight up go to him with this. I'm going to screenshot and say, look at this person talking about you again.
This is what I mean about the different personalities because people going to ask me because they're scared to ask her. So they ask me not knowing that I'm going to send that screenshot to her.
Me, I'm going to put
but that's the thing though.
I might screenshot it and even put it in my story says, this person's in my business.
No one really asks a silly question.
For some reason,
I really would, because I'd be like,
but see, that's why you and Celi match, because no one asks her questions. They ask me the questions.
Okay.
I'm not sure if they ask Mitch the questions, but they ask me the questions, not thinking that that's my best friend.
So I guess the overall question is, what is the challenges of public display of affection?
Bitches being these.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
She didn't even wait for you to finish the question. I just got hot.
That's crazy. Like, you don't even know. Like, I keep trying to tell you this in the house. Stop saying that word.
I have another question to follow up, but go ahead.
That's Jean's favorite word.
No, but it is.
Bitches.
Bitches.
Love
like,
bitches. But I'm sorry.
People really be thinking like niggas is down and like grimy. No. Worst case scenario, I get like hard eyes or you're beautiful or like, you know, can I take you on a date? But as soon as I say, yo, I got a boyfriend, it's dead. Women? Women are very nasty.
I think women like taking men.
Yes.
A lot of women like taking. A lot of women
but
who
you
like
can't
men.
take mine because I do
right.
So that's just that. So if you think you can fight and you can step to me, you can take him, and you beat my ass, then fine, you can have it.
Yeah, the other day.
That's where that is.
The other day, and I told Celi this. I was out with my coworkers, and some young lady, she saw me. She saw. Me being oblivious. I'm just thinking we just being there. Okay, last time she was. They said, well, I'm trying to slide out. And she like, oh, can I get some? I looked at her. I was like, nah. She's like, what? You got a girlfriend? I was like, sweetheart, can you fight? Like I was like, no, seriously. Like, are you willing to fight?
Can't fight, don't.
Because if you don't, because my short, she's unhinged.
Mm-hmm.
That's an unhinged one. You feel me? She fights. Like, can you fight? Because she's like, nah, you gonna get me in trouble. I'm like, baby girl, you better run up the hill, all right? But again, man, stop calling girls the B word, man.
I apologize. You whores.
No. Nah, man.
But I think that's our. It's not even an issue because I'm not worried. So,
yeah, it's not,
no other woman can
I don't think.
to me,
So
I'm not
I think the more of the question, the question that I want to get out of this is, do you guys like being PDA? Because I don't like being PDA.
I don't care. I mean,
to an extent. Well, he doesn't care.
Like I live my life like an open book. So to me personally, I just don't. I don't give.
But is there any? Okay, you live your life as an open book. We all know that.
Yeah.
What is the? Are there any challenges of that? Because like she said, bitches in your DM.
There's zero challenges for me. Because at the end of the
So
day.
bitches in your DM is not a challenge.
No, because I'm going back home to her.
You gotta teach me that.
Nigga, I'm heading right back home.
Because I guess my problem is I'm too nice.
Mm-hmm. No.
So is there a point where she might have told you, hey, you're too nice to these girls. They have too much access to you. Or,
she knows all my female friends, my female coworkers.
I'm not talking about you. Female friends are not shooting that shot. Female friends don't want that dick.
Yeah.
These bitches in your DMs want that dick.
No, I just don't respond. I just don't respond.
He doesn't respond.
But do you ever have to explain why you don't respond?
No.
So some women be like, I need you to talk to that bitch.
No.
See, Gene's problem is, let me explain to y'all why he's asking y'all this
This is
question.
about them.
Let me explain to y'all why he's asking y'all this question. Gene's problem is he doesn't realize what's going on at the moment. Like a girl, be quiet. A girl can literally be throwing herself at him, and he's like, no, let me finish. He's like, no. She,
That's
I'm like, yeah, and I'm like, Gene, no, this girl, like, she likes you. She likes you, and Gene's like, no. And I'm like, Gene, she like I'm a girl. I know when we're shooting our shot.
Right.
So you say you don't respond, but Gene he's fluently having a conversation. I told Gene he's too much of a gentleman.
No, big shot. So big shots to my female.
There's a such thing?
Yes.
Yeah, there is. Trust me, I got you.
Yes.
So big shots.
Give me.
Big shots to my female best friends. You feel me? They say, I'm gonna list all the category. They say my smile, my attitude, the way I laugh, the funniness, the charismaticness, the whole thing, the whole package is too inviting. You see,
I agree.
One of my favorite phrases, she said, it's intoxicating. Like it's like a pheromone. You feel me? So with that being said, she admits the best thing you could honestly do is just keep that goddamn shit to your goddamn self. Don't say a word. Don't even breathe too loud. Because once you miss you're funny, they're gonna start laughing, they're gonna start talking to you. Then after that, one thing leads to another, etc. It's just gonna happen. It's not.
Yeah, but to me, women are smart because they're not gonna. They don't want the guy that's shooting at them. They'll go to the corner and be like, that's me right there.
Facts.
No,
but just know when you come.
No, again, because me no. Me.
There was one time he said a joke and this lady laughed. I was like, he's not that funny. I'm gonna pack that shit up.
Yo, sidebar. One time, I held the door for. I was with a lady. Walked in. I held the door for the lady behind me.
Yeah.
For 2 weeks, I couldn't hear this.
Why you hold the door for her?
She
can grab the door for herself.
Why you holding the door for her?
What
I
you should
said,
do was
I'm a
step
gentleman.
in and let her.
But I guess that's what Shelly's saying. You're too much of a gentleman. I was like,
no.
I just held the door for her.
Hold the door for me.
Why should hold
Like,
the door for the other bitches?
Don't lose your train of thought.
Go ahead.
Don't lose your train of thought. But Gene also has a thing like even when we go out to eat, like the waiter, the waitress, or even when we go to Wendy's. Thanks, babe. You can't do that. You can't do that. You cannot do that. You can't do that.
Oh, she's babe now? She gave us our food. We about to eat.
You can't do that.
The Lord blessed us. He's like, you paid for it, nigga. Like,
I had to
goddamn.
come to the realization that that's just how Miss talk. Because we literally had that scenario at Wendy's.
Yeah.
We had the
Why is it always Wendy's?
Wendy's is their fast food.
He grabbed the food talking about some thank you, my love. I said, my love. No, like, he parked the car outside of Wendy's, and we had an argument for 30 minutes. I said, you know that bitch? He said, no. I said, so how is she your love? What do you love about her, actually? Like just like that. And Mitch literally ended the conversation with, how am I here?
like I don't understand. Like so
I've come to realize that that's just how they talk. Like with babe, my love, whatever, da da da. But then like I know when it's with us, like even like when we have like just regular conversations, I'm my nigga. Like I realize.
But why are we my nigga, but then the strangers are babe and love?
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to understand.
That's my nigga.
That's the love.
That's my nigga.
That's crazy.
No, that's what I'm saying. So when my best friend, when they explained this to me, and my female coworkers, well, they're my sisters now, but when they explained this to me, it's more. So I just stayed to I you know what? I was like, I bet I'm only gonna give it out when I need to give it out, because like the other day, when a coworker, she's explaining something, she's going through something, and all I did was this. Don't worry about it, you're gonna get through it, okay? I promise you. And I walked away. My other coworker, she came to me, she's like, the fuck was that? I was like, what? She was like, you want to touch these bitches on their fucking shoulders too? I was like, she was like, no.
But I think that's why I feel like this era that we live in is a very broken era. Because we take kindness as you're just being kind.
I'm just being kind.
You're just showing love. You don't necessarily in love with that person. You're just showing love. You're just showing them. You're just giving them what they need at the moment.
Right.
But we're just so.
But sometimes it's not. You guys aren't the problem. It's the girls that are the problem.
Right. I can't. That's
the thing too, because sometimes they're so needed that whatever they're getting, they're like, oh, I'm gonna just take it and run. So you can't really blame them either.
I can't blame the girls, because the girls they had a Roberto, they had a Fennel.
That's what I'm saying. You can't really blame them sometimes. Yeah.
I understand it. I understand it. But sometimes there are just men in your life who come in and say, I'm a nice guy. I don't want nothing from you. I don't want to fuck you. I don't want to be with you. I just, hey, it's going to be okay.
Like, big shout to one of my best friends, right? Her name is Juju. You feel me? We've been best friends. We've been friends since freshman year of college. You feel me? And that, of course, which led into being best friends. You feel me? And I've just always been me and Juju. We don't have nothing just sexual wise, nothing, because she knows me. She knows the shit I done did. She knows where I've been at. She just knows me. You feel me? And she had a conversation with me one day. She was like, Mitch, honestly, I'm not gonna settle down for no guy that will make me feel as safe as I feel as if when I'm around you. She didn't say that to me on some sexual type stuff. Because when she's around,
yeah, she an example.
She feels safe. She feels like it doesn't matter. Mind you, the live podcast show that was last, Journey live podcast. I was chilling with my baby. Then after that, and I also know Juju was across. You feel me? And I just checked in like, you good? I bet. Yo, I'm over here. Let me know. You feel me? It's just stuff like that, because I'm just being just a nice guy.
No, I say that too sometimes. Don't lose your train of thought. I say that too because these two spoil me. Celi and Jean, they spoil me. So I'm like, I'm not about to settle for anything.
Right.
Like,
and that's what I was about to say, because I have plenty of not female. I have plenty of woman friends. I got Jamie, I got Shelly, I got Jessica, I got Eva.
I love Jessica. Shout out to Jess.
Yeah, I love all. I
love you, baby.
Big shout out to Jess for real.
I love all my bitches. But I also spoil them. I literally spoil them.
A lot.
I spoil them because, when I'm with them, I feed them, I show them, I tell them, I put them on game. And
how do I apply for this application?
You don't want the application, girl. It comes with a lot after, okay?
This is death row. This is death row contract.
No shit.
This is death row. This is death row contract.
No. Absolutely. My best friend.
It comes with a lot with a Celi.
Welcome to death row.
I don't know. Me and G can be best friends. Because we're too emotionless, but emotional.
But when I realized that, I'm not saying I'm an entity or I'm this great thing or whatever. But all I know is that when I'm around my woman friends, this is the example they want for their men. And I've been in plenty of situations, especially my friend Jamie. Love my friend Jamie. Her boyfriends, first when they meet me, they hate me.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That nigga tall. He got muscles. He got
From the
tattoos.
rip.
But us too. We
He
have
drive.
the same issue.
He got multiple cars. He making all this money. He got all these women after him. You don't like him, and that's what always it's always like
That's
that.
it.
You don't like him too? Like
Gotta
no,
break it up.
we're all cool. But that's the example, you know. So like this, like you know, shout out to Jessica. Your Jessica.
Yeah.
Comes up to you and tells you all these great things. Those are the great things she's looking for in her man. So that's the same thing I have for Shelly, and me and Shelly were super close. So I know all the fuck shit she goes through, and I said, you don't have to put up with all this stuff. Yeah, well, nope, ain't no well. We're not gonna do this. Back it up. Same thing I'll tell Jamie, Eva, Jessica, Shelly. I'll tell all of them the same thing all day. You don't have to put up with none of this shit. So. It's always good to have those male figures. And one question I do have.
Yeah.
Clearly, you're okay with the woman presence in his life. Yeah. Because he has a lot of it.
I'm about to say, how many best friends do Mitch have? Because Mitch got a lot of girl best friends.
Shout out to Jess.
Was that ever an issue?
Never.
Okay.
No.
Never.
The one issue that I remember, and I'm gonna say because I don't care how I feel about it because I was around it. The one issue that they had in the beginning was Mitch being a celebrity.
He is a celebrity.
Sully was annoyed because every time we used to go out, it was Mitch knows even if it's one person, but Sully's the type, like, she's so low key, it was just like, how do you know all these people?
Did you adjust to that? Did you adjust to being
But
like,
that was after multiple conversations, though.
My nigga knows people.
That was after multiple
Because I had to talk to Sully like, yo.
I was gonna
because to me, Mitch is not your normal.
No, I was gonna
he's not your normal. I know people. Like this morning, he's taping DJ Envy coming out of Ferrari. Like, I don't think people understand like how.
No.
But that was
like I always say, like,
it's an adjustment.
I remember in 2012 or 2013 or whatever, we sitting in my G35 and he's like,
Yeah.
yo, I want to start photography. Me, my dumb ass, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck. You want to take pictures, nigga? Like, take it with your phone. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking he actually wants a videography.
Right.
He actually wants to tell your story. You know, and up until in like 2018 or 2017 when he came to me, he's like, yo, I want to do your birthday. And then he does my birthday and he beautiful video. I couldn't even put it together myself. And then now he's doing TJ Envy, and I'm like, whoa. In
But
my
no,
mind.
that
And
was...
and I love him so much that I want this to work for him. And I asked him like, yo, Sally.
But see, this is the thing though. When I first met Mitch,
Right.
I thought Mitch was a bit much.
Right.
That's just me with Mitch.
A lot of energy.
Right.
Too much energy for me because sometimes I'm so like mellow. Like, even when he just walked in before, he's like, yo, pick up the energy, and I'm just like, let me process it in my own time.
Right.
So, but when they're together, it was a different type of energy. So I had to sit this hard-headed girl down, and I'm like, listen, you about to mess it up? Get yourself together. Like, that was a serious conversation. I really had to sit with her down. Like, yo, you met him this way. You can't go and try to change it.
Right.
I mean, it may not have to be exactly the same. He might have to adjust a little bit too, but you can't expect him to do a full 360 and just commit to you only.
Right.
So that was a conversation that we definitely, because I remember that.
So, I appreciate that.
I mean, I'll be holding you down a little bit. You just don't know it though, but I'll be holding you down a little bit. Yeah?
I like the background work.
I'm going to pack it up. I'm like she said, I'm a very low key person. I don't want you to know when I'm coming, when I'm going. You just see me. I didn't know you were coming. You weren't supposed to.
Right.
I'm just here and I'm trying to bounce. But
No.
it was definitely an adjustment to like get used to the fact that like yo, we step into a room and it's like 20 niggas that you gotta dap up. Like, do you even know their name? No, but it's fine. It's just a function of things. But I'm also proud of the fact that you know he has that type of energy, that type of. Because I wish I could do that, to just walk into a room and say hi to everybody.
But you're now doing that though. You have to do that because you're with him.
With him, yes. But don't think that I'm doing it for fun. Some of y'all, I don't even know who y'all are.
Okay, so
But
so with him being this celebrity.
Hold it. Before you ask that question, let me say this. This is why I take the time out to be, I guess, if I gotta spoil her, I spoil her, because it is a lot. Like, you guys have no idea. Yeah.
Yeah, I just bought this today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Obviously, people going through things.
Right.
But now,
I got juice in
we
my
gonna
cup,
do
y'all.
something
It's
spiritual.
just juice. Nope, I'm good.
Yo, so, what am I to tell you? So, to be with somebody, and again, I always think in my mind like, damn, when it comes to this A-list celebrities, it must be insane, because to be with somebody, to be with somebody that you have to you gotta share, but someone that's so noticeable, you feel me? When a person walk into a room, it's just constant like boom, 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 boom. That person's phone rings constantly, boom, just constantly. Like there was one day she spent the whole day with me, and she saw my phone calls went from one phone call bouncing to another, could collide with another, to just for me to come back to go call somebody else because I couldn't pick up because I was having a conversation with somebody else. So, and for her to allow me. I'm not saying the easiest way, of course, because when she needs her time, she does need her time. But for someone to allow me to do what I need to do, and for me to be who I am, again, because I do believe one day I will change this world. There's something about it. I do believe it's something I'm going to do that will have some effect to change this world for the better. And for her to allow me to continuously do that, to travel, to be with A-list celebrities where, I mean, it is what it is. Sometimes there's women there, et cetera, but for her to be just like, I bet, hey baby, I'm gonna be home like around 4 o'clock in the morning, or maybe, hey baby, you're not gonna see me until next week, et cetera, et cetera. You feel no, not for, if I say 4, I'll be lying because New York closes at 3, so I probably will see her at 5 or 6 o'clock in the morning, and I come to bed. You feel me? And for her to love me the same exact way, this is why. If she needs something, I'm buying to it. It is what it is.
Don't forget about her best friend too.
I got you. Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I totally forgot what I was about to say.
Wait, but to get back on track with PDA. Oh, go ahead.
No, yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you go.
To get back on track with PDA, I do feel like there is a limit for me. Like, I don't know how those people, like, snuggle each other's. No, I mean, to each his own. But there is, an extent for me. Obviously, like, if I have to step out with him, I gotta step out with him. I'm gonna look my best.
Right.
And who he introduces me
and
to.
My bad. It's at the
who
Cup
he
Podcast.
he introduces me to. Like I'm gonna do what needs to be done. But at the same time too, like I think everyone has their limits where it's like, all right, my cup is overflowing. My cup is empty.
Even Envy knows it. Envy, when Envy saw her, Envy was like, yo, thank you for sharing him with us, man.
Literally. So for all the people who think that I have Mitch all the time, Envy has him more. Okay? I'm sure my nigga would have been. Please.
You feel me? So nah, seriously, nah. I mean, she's dope. I couldn't pray for anything better. And I pray I pray that she stays here. So, yes, sir.
So you being the popular person you are.
Yeah.
And
I would
say.
You know what's so
I would
funny?
say low key, I'm right there with you.
Yeah. Okay.
Low key, right there with you. Schedules. How does that? Because I feel like if you're gonna be with somebody that fills your list up, you ain't gonna see him a lot. Because I see these women lists, I see, I need a 6-figure nigga. I need him to bring the bag, bring the table. He's gotta pay some bills, relieve me of some things. And I'm like, well, sweetheart, you want a man like that? The man's gonna be working a lot because the work week is 40 hours plus. A man who's making 6 figures is doing 50, 60, 70 hours
80.
plus, 80 hours plus.
It's nonstop.
He's doing double the work week.
I had him have a work phone call at 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
And after he hung up, I lost my shit.
Right.
Because I'm like, boundaries. But at the same time, like, this is what I have a set schedule, right? So I work at a hospital. I work 3 to 11, and that's it.
Right.
Well, I have 2 jobs, but if I work in the morning or if I work on the weekends, but he knows. I have a set schedule. He knows what the schedule is ahead of time. Yeah, he doesn't. It's just all hours of the night, all hours of the morning.
Yeah, his schedule is more like entrepreneurship type shit. Like, but it's also
being
set.
in the car with his mom today, she was like, it doesn't stop.
Yeah, today.
And I literally just turned around and I looked at her. And she was like, damn. So I was like, girl.
That's the old Haitian way where they think everything is 9 to 5. Like, no, if you want to make more money, it's 9 to 9.
This is not the taxi service.
Like that night, I remember that night very clear when she lost it. She was upset. She was upset with me, and I was at fault. But there's certain things that it just I can't control it because oh man, it's tough. It's tough. I tell you guys, it's tough because
So did you? All right, so that happened. I'm just using that as an example. That happened. Did you? Because this is what men typically do.
Yeah.
Get the phone calls, work, it's all Vegas work, turn over, go to sleep.
No, he talked to me.
He talked to you.
He talked to me.
And that's the difference.
And that's why we're saying
That's the difference. That's the difference, and that's what I need men to do. That's why I need men to evolve.
No.
This is what men don't evolve. Men
Right.
don't evolve where they think like we just are allowed to do what we want to do, and women just have to accept it because we bring in the money.
Yeah.
But there's another part of it where it's like, no, let me explain to my girl like, yo, 2:30 call in the morning. I'm sorry I interrupted your sleep. It's my sleep. This is business.
Facts.
This is gonna bring us more joy at the end.
Gene, I got a question for you.
Oh shit.
I was waiting. Let him talk. Go ahead, Mitch.
No, before we go to that question, right? Keep that question in mind. And this is again when it comes. I will never. Let me say this. If you want a 9 to 5, I will never.
Sorry, no, I gotta grease them. I gotta grease them. My bad.
If you want a regular 9 to 5, I will never ever be like clown you or make fun of you. Matter of fact, I'm envious.
I'm very envious. I would love a 9 to 5. And weekends off. Oh.
Yeah, I'm completely.
I miss that shit so much.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because if you just want to clock in and clock out, by the way, congrats, I'm literally envious. But I told Celi, I do not want to live a mundane life. I do not want to live a regular life. You feel me? And it's hard. It's hard on us. You feel me? Because I do work all the time. You feel me? And even when I do think I'm about to have off over, something pops up, boom. You feel me? And I had to explain, and I had to look at her, and I had to look at her because knowing that she's not gonna be too happy with it, but I'm gonna say it and see see if I need to have the discussion because it's tough. You feel me? So I gotta I'm like, hey baby, I gotta do. And majority of the time, let's say 95% of the time, she says, she looks at me, she gives me the side eye, of course, but she also says okay, because at the end of the day, I do not, she knows my goal, I do not want to live a mundane life. That is not for me. God did not put me here for that. And she knows. And again, that's why I say, fellas, have the conversation with your woman.
I was just going to say that.
Have the conversation with your woman. Set expectation. Don't just one day just be like, oh, she's supposed to know I'm some man. I'm not going to be working hard. No.
And I feel like that's why our relationship has lasted as long as it's lasted. Because he said that from the beginning.
Right.
Like from the beginning.
Yeah, it's not a surprise
when
to
we decided to all right, we're really gonna be serious and do this. He was like, look, this is not the life that I want to live. Like I want to be here. I work all hours. I want to do this. I want to do that.
Right.
Blah blah blah. Like, are you with me? Because he was like, if you're not with me, that's fine. Like I get it. It's a lot to expect from him. And I'm like, no, okay, I'm with it. But it's one thing to say that you understand and that you're okay, and this is another thing to be in it because. Ooh, I'll be wanting to get in Envy. Me and Envy gonna have to throw hands one day. Because
that's what it is. Throw hands.
Because
get ready.
It's a lot, but at the same time, I also understand that, and it also shows you because Envy's wife is going through the same thing. I'm barely seeing my man, so I can't really be mad when it's okay, I have somebody else in the same shoes and somebody who understands. So.
Big shout out to Mrs. Gia, by the way. Reason being because she also talks because Mrs. Gia, she's got to honestly be a therapist. I told her, but this is how she be.
Life source.
No. This is how she be holding me in the house for so long though. So I gotta, because we start talking and one thing, because she's a great person to have a conversation with. But what she said to me was, I asked, I was like, yo, how do you deal with it? How do you deal with it? She looked at me. She was like, me and my husband will have all the time in the world when we retire. We'll have all the time in the world.
I'm sorry for this chair, y'all.
No, you fine.
These chairs suck. Sorry, guys. That was
But no,
go ahead, Celi.
So yes, hearing about his busy schedule and knowing that you have a busy schedule,
right?
How would you feel with dating a girl that has a busy schedule? Because
I would actually be okay with it.
But how would you guys?
Without you having the busy schedule, though.
without me having.
Yeah, you have
impossible.
a regular.
No, I'm asking. No. He has to have the.
Oh, his schedule? Oh,
because
okay.
my thing is like he had the busy. He doesn't have a set schedule, and then you go and date a girl that has a busy schedule. How would you guys like go about setting time to have time?
We have to make time.
Yeah.
We have to make time. We have to make it our business to make time. And my love language is physical touch.
Yeah,
we have to touch. I have to see you. I want to kiss you. I want to give you orgasms. I want to do all this shit.
Oh my god. Yo.
I gotta do that. That's my job.
Okay, Mr. Nasty.
It is what it is.
I don't need that image in my head, but
but like I need to do those things. But I also have to make it my business to see you. You have to make it your business to see me. And if the effort is mutual,
it'll
we gonna
work
get
out.
there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, common ground.
No, for sure.
Really easy.
And then again, that's exactly how you have to make it work. You just have to make the conscious decision, conscious effort. The conscious effort to be like, I bet. Matter of fact, I'm going through a situation currently right now where a lot of my friends and my family saying they don't see me enough because I am.
What the time we got?
1:35.
Oh yeah, we gotta cut it short. Go ahead, man.
Yeah. So I'm currently right now dealing with where my family saying, oh, they don't see me enough, right? Because I'm a phenomenal brother. I'm a phenomenal father figure, and I'm a phenomenal son. You feel me? And then after that, I have some of my friends saying they probably don't see me enough. You feel me? But people, let me say this. But people understand. People that do understand, where, hey, you know what? Because Mitch is. Not only I'm grinding, I'm working as hard as I am, but I'm also in a new relationship. You feel me? So I'm not gonna get like say for example, Gene doesn't get mad at me because he doesn't hear my voice every single day. If he needs something, call me. If I need something, I'll call him. If I'm trying to chill, I'm gonna call you. You feel me? Like the people that knows your life and people that knows how you are moving, they will understand. You feel me? Because people always remember, people know what they know, and two, people will only judge your situation based upon viewpoint, which is subjective. Mm-hmm. They will only judge what they know from what they see. Because let's take for example, right, Shelly, if you let's just say you get a new boyfriend, right? Boom.
Y'all not seeing me. I'm letting y'all know that now, but go ahead.
Yeah. So. Yo, so
I got her location.
Hello?
So
You know when the FaceTime don't connect? I'm like this.
So with that being said, if somebody that really doesn't understand what's going on, they be like, you know what, Shelly chilling with her fucking new man, you know that man. No. Shelly has a new relationship, what she's catering to on her free time, because she doesn't have a lot of the free time. She can't just chill. I can't just call on like, let's just say if I'm off on a Saturday, mind you, Sunday through Friday, I'm busting my ass doing it, and I have an off day on Saturday. I'm like, yo, Gene, nigga, let's go hit up, nigga, high five, nigga, what's up, nigga, what? If Sally's off, Sally looking left and right. Oh, this nigga's off. He's with this nigga Gene.
I'm calling Gene.
And mind you, there's 4 weekends in a month. She works 2 of them.
I'm calling Gene to ask questions.
There's 4 weekends in a month and she works 2 of them. Mm-hmm. You feel me? And some weekends, majority of weekends I'm working, but let's just say if I have that one day, I'm good to go, and I'm gonna be ha.
She gonna call me like Shelly.
Shelly knows when I call her Shelly, and it's silence after that way.
Like I passed by my mom's house.
This nigga dumb or stupid.
Yo, like I passed by my mom's house real quick. You feel me? Just to make sure she good. I dropped some money. I dropped some money in her pocket. You feel me? And that's it. And mind you, when I'm at my mom's house, all I have is 10 to 15 minutes. 'Cause I'm sleepy. I want to go home to go sleep. I want to shut it down. You feel me? So with that being said, that's just how it is. You feel me? Because people not thinking like, yo, you just busy. Your schedule's just mad jam packed. You doing things. You're doing this. No, they're only thinking about, because again, I'm not saying people are selfish, but people only, their viewpoints is based upon their feeling and what they see. That's it.
Well, I had a couple of situations where it wasn't really situations, but I have a couple of my friends that were like, yo, you don't want to hang out with me, or why don't you come to this party? I'm just like, yo, that one day that I have off, I'm in bed. Period. And I tell people this all the time. Yo, I live in the same house as my mother, and it'll be like 2-3 weeks and I don't see her face. What makes you think that I'm going to come and... I don't even see my own... She gave me birth. Like, My schedule is really jam packed. So if I have that little bit of time, best believe I'm going to be in bed.
Dummy.
In bed.
People don't think about how important sleep is to people like us.
And I love sleep.
Like me,
you wake up from a nap and your body's just like.
If I don't get sleep, I'm very cranky. Like early before the show, I was very cranky because I didn't get no sleep.
Yeah, ask Celi. It don't take me long to go to sleep.
It don't,
because I'm always tired.
Who, me?
Guys, you should go to sleep like this.
Let me tell you, once I get comfortable, you turn around and look at me.
You get comfortable. You doesn't need to get comfortable.
I don't need to get
I'm getting comfortable.
No, seriously.
Easily.
Don't do that. No, this man is mocking me. No, don't do that.
Yeah, if I'm posted up just like this, give me. If I don't move from here,
a good 5 minutes.
Let me tell you, one time Gene got off of work, right, and he calls me. Gene's having he's literally venting, right? No, Nah. This man is literally like explaining it. It was really deep because Gene was like going in. Mid conversation, all I hear is Shelly. I'm like, I'm up. He's like, no, you're not going to sleep. I hear not one word, yo.
That's right.
The one time you wear her out. After that, you just like,
I was tired. I will always pick up the phone. Do I hear have the conversation? Probably not, but I will pick up the phone though. But yo, if I get 5 minutes, I need that 5 minutes of sleep, yo. I need that 5 minutes. So I totally understand.
15-minute nap
is the best nap, yo. A 15-minute nap does a lot.
15-minute nap never works for me.
Nah, 15 minutes works for me.
15 turns into 50 minutes.
Yeah, at least. And
then I'm like, the whole day is gone.
I'm telling you, Shorty was like, yo, I'm gonna take a quick nap. So I decided, I was like, you know what? Because honestly, like, if we had to play some 2K, I would have played 2K for somebody. I wouldn't even go to. I took a nap. Oh, it was phenomenal.
Mind you, I didn't even sleep. Misha slept.
Yeah,
they were having a party upstairs.
Yeah, cause and mind you, right before I was just saying, I said, baby, hold me, cause
hold me.
Your body, guys. By the way, no, seriously, I love being.
Misha said,
am I the big spoon or the little spoon?
You're the little spoon.
I'm little spoon, right? I bet. Yeah, I love that shit.
There was one day, right?
I love that shit.
We were watching a movie.
Right.
Mitch turned and looked at me. He was like, how come you don't hold me the way you used to?
That's crazy.
Yeah, I love that shit. She just hold me. I be like,
Gene, you like being a big spoon or a little spoon?
I'm the big spoon.
I mean, you like being touched though, so you could be a little.
I feel like you need to experience.
You should try.
If my back is turned, yeah, I mean.
No. You gotta try.
I mean, look at my back, like Jesus Christ.
No. You should try it. You should try it.
You gotta experience.
It's the best. It's the best.
Kind of gay.
Whatever.
Whatever.
Whatever. I feel amazing.
Oh.
He be going.
Whatever, man.
Well, this was a very, very good episode.
Is that all the questions?
That's right.
Yeah.
Any random questions?
I think so, yeah.
Nah, we're going on 2 hours. You're cutting it, y'all. Yeah. We can't lose our.
I don't want to lose our listeners. Yeah. Like, yo, nigga.
No.
Come back to this shit another day.
They're gonna be a couple people. They ain't gonna stop watching this. They need to know.
I think I'm gonna come back and do this again.
But
next
time you do nasty questions because I'm gonna answer all.
No.
Okay.
We're keeping it. Y'all could do that. Y'all could do that on y'all podcast.
I want to know.
No. Y'all could do that. No. Y'all could do that on y'all.
One nasty question.
Not a single one, baby. Not a single one.
But we started off a little dry. That was on me. I was very, very tired, which means I was very, very cranky. I had to shake myself up. So that's on me. But I woke up. I will be going back to sleep after this. But thank you guys for coming. Thank you guys for spreading the knowledge and being open in your relationship.
Y'all got do closing words?
We do closing song, but we could do closing words too. Go ahead. What you got to say?
I actually have a closing affirmation.
I got a closing song too. So
I have a closing affirmation.
Okay.
So Mitch go first, then Sully, then me, then Mr. Eustache.
Word.
Wait, but you have a song?
Yeah, that goes after the ending. Then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Connected.
To all my, I guess to all my high level men, like what do you used to call it?
High value man.
High value men.
Shout out to rest in peace, Cameron Samuels.
Yeah, baby, seriously. But do yourself a favor. Do yourself a favor, right? And take the time to allow yourself to fall in love. Take the time to allow yourself to fall in love. And when I mean fall in love, guys, I do not say. I'm not talking about the whole aspect of just be like, oh, that's infatuation. You feel me? I'm talking about when I mean love. I'm talking about the part where.
Finish the whole bottle.
Go ahead. Yeah, Mitch, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem. I'm talking about the part where you love that person despite. So love that person despite it all. You feel me? But so yeah, man. So that's my closing words. So give yourself time. It's okay to fall in love. It's not it's not corny to be in love. You feel me? So again, give yourself that time. Be the best person you could honestly be. And yeah, man. I'll see you at the top. Yeah.
I think mine is it's okay to ask for help. It took me a long,
Keep going.
long
Long.
to ask for help. You can't do it on your own. You can't survive on your own. You can survive on your own, but it's lonely. And when you stick to that lonely, when you decide to stay in that lonely, it becomes all you know, and it becomes harder to climb, right? Just think of it as a tree and its roots. A tree can grow and grow and grow and grow and grow and grow, but the roots stay the same. And you stick to the bottom, and when you decide to stay there and not ask for help, it's dangerous. Trust me, I know. My friends know. My boyfriends know. My friends. Wait.
Excuse you.
My boyfriend.
Excuse me.
With one D, no S.
Excuse me.
Oh,
somebody call 911. Say that.
It's hard to ask for help. Trust me. Trust me. I am the one.
Which boyfriend you asking for help?
It's hard to ask for help, but the moment that you do, the moment that you let somebody in, the moment that you tell someone how you're feeling, like you see a light. And don't get me wrong, like it's not that you're just you're right at the light. You have to walk towards it. Just do that. Whether it's friends, whether it's family, whether it's even a stranger, whether it's me. Like anyone can hit me up at any time because I know what depression and anxiety feels like. I go through it every day. I understand it. But I ask for help. The worst thing that I did was asking for help too late, and I am where I am. But ask for help. Lean on the people that you love, and every day is every day. If you have a day where your eyes are open, that means that God has a purpose for you. That means that you still need to work. That means that He has people that you can reach out to, and believe in that. And yeah, that's all I got. I love y'all.
Yeah.
Mine is give yourself grace. Don't lose sight of who you are and what you're able to do. This is really for me. Look at yourself like $100 bill. No matter if it's ripped, if it's crumbled, it's still $100. It still has value, okay? It still has value. It still has worth. So no matter what you went through, no matter what you're going through, don't lose sight of who you are.
Damn, Gene right there.
Sorry, guys. I'm old. All that what everybody's saying. I enjoyed this episode a lot. Give me some intel on relationships, and I hope it helps you guys out too. I know a lot of us are dating, and we're in a dating pool despite the P that's in it. And you can learn from these two. Take your time. Ease into things. You don't have to rush into things, and be open, and just realize that there's two human beings that's in this. And again, whatever you believe in, if you're, monogamy, polygamy, whatever the hell you believe in, just know that there are humans involved in this. Every human has a voice. Every human has an opinion. Every human has their non-negotiables and the negotiables. You just have to work within it. And I guess I'll send this off. I'm going to read an affirmation, something I read to myself, specifically for anybody, but specifically for men who are lost. Because I wrote this when I was lost, and it kind of like kept me back. It brought me back.
You're a writer.
Yes.
Okay.
All right. So
Yeah,
it's
hold
quick.
on,
It's quick. So I'll just fire off, and they're just like little notes that I just write to myself, and I read to myself every day. 10 seconds to think, then talk. Give yourself 10 seconds to think, then talk. Talk slow. Sometimes talking fast. You know, your mind processes things faster than your what you're trying to say. Remember that body language is everything. You know, how you come to the moment says everything about you. Keep your cool. You know, cooler heads prevail. You know, we all have Instagram and Twitter and TikTok. We see all the fuck shit that happens, and it never turns out well. For the men, be a gentleman at all times, no matter what. You know, it's okay for other people to lose their cool, but it's not okay for you to lose your cool. Be a gentleman at all times. Also, as men and women, always prepared to fight, because you never know. Because shit pop off, and you know, at least be ready. Don't think negative thoughts or say them. I feel like if you think of the negative shit, it's gonna bleed into other things in your life. And if you keep doing the negative shit, obviously it's gonna make your life harder. Priorities come first. You know, take care of your priorities, whether that's bills, family, love, whatever. Take care of your priorities. Your priorities are priorities. You know, because if you don't take care of them, who the fuck will? Family is everything.
Amen.
That's what I realized. I realized that, you know, I've been repairing the relationship between my mom and dad. I've been being back into their lives and realizing that they are happier people when they see me.
Amen.
You know, and not realizing that before kind of made me think, what the fuck was I thinking before? So, distractions are vices. Do not forget that. You know, it's okay to be distracted for a little bit. If you go out and party, drink, you know, whatever you decide to do, but they are vices. They are distractions at the end of the day. It kind of takes you away from what you have to do. But it's okay to relax, you know. If it's Friday or Saturday, you want to blow off some steam, be my guest. But just know that Monday, we got to get back to it.
Yeah, you know.
Be careful with kindness. Probably my biggest lesson from 21 to up to now. People will play with your heart. People will take your kindness for weakness. So don't play with that so much. Just know that you only can give so much of it. But if you give too much of it, people will play with you. Period. And don't let people play in your face. Be patient and be careful. It's always good to wait for things. You know, we know that when we see things, we're hot for them, and we might think that's for us, but it's always good to just like pull back a little and say, is this really for me? Is this what I need? And just be careful. Just be careful with things in your life. And I'm literally taking this from Mitch. He told me this a long time ago. Let them talk, and they'll tell on themselves. Literally, if you let people talk, they will tell on themselves, and you will know their ass from day to night. It is what it is, you know. And I got that from Mitch. That's strictly from Mitch. That's I guess what they call as plagiarism. That's what I'm doing here.
I mean, not really. You're just giving citations, so.
Right.
You cited the
APA style.
Yeah. Be certain. You know, when you make a decision, be certain. Be certain that this is the decision you want, no matter what it is. You know, I kind of break it down to basics. If you're at the street, you're going to make a right turn. Make the right turn. Be certain that you want to make that right turn. You know, if you are questioning other turns, don't make the fucking turn. Don't move yet. That's it. You're okay. You're at a four-way stop. You ain't got to move. Everybody else can go. You'll be the only one at the four-way stop. So, basically.
Gene, I got two more things I think you need to add.
Go
I
ahead.
got two more.
Oh, and I got one more.
Go ahead, because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I got 6 more.
Damn.
No, you wasn't done. I'm sorry. My bad, brother. Go ahead.
Remember, it's all about peace and pace. At the end of the day, when you are at peace and you are pacing yourself, I don't know if you guys realize that that's the happiest
Amen.
You need to
Amen.
send that list to me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Amen.
You know, be a safe space for yourself, and this is for men. Be a safe space for yourself and for her. I think nothing is better than for a man to feel safe for himself, and nothing is better for his woman, for him to be her safe haven. That's it. Hold her doors, walk inside.
But not the other female.
Not the other female. I don't know if you were into that, whatever. Don't drink too much. I know we like to drink, we like to have fun, we like to drink a lot. But don't drink too much. You know, sometimes you let yourself go. And last but not least, I would say something that I picked up on from a show. Shelly's gonna recognize what I say, but it's pretty much been the narrative for my last couple of years of my life. Be nice, but not dumb.
Hallelujah. I don't know what that is.
It's okay to be nice.
No,
Don't be dumb. Because sometimes being nice will blind you of things that are being literally, you are being set up for.
I need to use
Don't
that
have to
quote
be
for
dumb.
myself because I'd be dumb.
Be nice. And that's that. Be nice, but not dumb.
But not dumb.
And I don't know what these guys want to add on, but be my guest.
No, I need you to add these two on.
Go ahead.
The first one is, this too shall pass.
This too shall pass. Yes, sir.
When things are going bad, this too shall pass.
This too shall pass.
When things are going good, this too shall pass. And the last thing is, walk towards the sun.
Walk towards the sun. Running towards the sun.
Walk towards the sun. Like I say to all my brothers, especially my brother that's leading the pack. You feel me? I consider myself a leader, but when my brothers are doing certain things, they're leading the pack. I tell them, keep walking. Some of us will stumble, some of us will fall, but in time, we'll join you amongst the stars. So just be patient with each other. That's what it pretty much means. Just keep walking towards the sun and be patient with each other.
That's it.
Yeah, I like that a lot. The send those word affirmations. Okay.
I got you.
I like
got
that
you.
a lot. I like that.
So my last one is, don't make 3 rights to make a left. Right? Because there's sometimes the answer is in front of you. There's sometimes you're praying to God for that answer, and He's already given it to you. You're just like, no, God, that wasn't it. Give me something else. Right? It doesn't take 3 rights to make a left. If you have the answer, if you know the answer, if someone tells you, yo, you're not supposed to be here, listen to them. You know, pray on it, listen to them, and also accept the answer that you're having. If God tells you it's not the time right now, that means 6 months from now, 3 months from now, even tomorrow, He has something better for you. Don't make those 3 rights to get to the left where you're already at, where you're wasting time. You know, take it with a grain of salt. Not everything is going to work out for you, especially, not to bring religion into it, because, you know, some people are not, but the answer is there. The answer that you're seeking is there. Accept that answer for now. Continue to pray, continue to do what manifest, continue, whatever you do that, but listen to yourself, listen to the answers that you're given, and you'll be where you need to be at the time that whoever you believe in, but also God tells you need to be.
Cheers.
That's it.
I like it.
Well,
Somebody told me
Take us
that.
out of here, show.
this is Hypothetically Podcast. Thank you guys for tuning in. Is it on?
Yeah.
Thank you for
Yeah, go
having
ahead.
us.
Oh,
This
shit,
was
hold on.
fun.
This was definitely
for
fun.
it.